Welcome to Meghalaya, the abode of clouds. A paradise in the northeast of India, Meghalaya is known for its stunning waterfalls, mystical caves, lush green hills, and unique living root bridge. So, if you love adventure, nature, and offbeat experiences, this state is a must visit. Hello everyone, I am Avneet and in this video I'll cover the best places to visit and things to do in Meghalaya, best time to visit Meghalaya, how to reach Meghalaya and get around, how many days do you need for a perfect trip, why booking a package makes your trip easy, food, stay options and very important travel tips. If that sounds helpful, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you do not miss out on any more travel content. Now let's dive in. How many days do you need for Meghalaya? So let's talk about the regions first. So Meghalaya is divided into three main regions. First is the Khasi Hills, which is the most popular for tourists, which includes places like Shillong, Cherrapunji and Dwaki. Then is the Jaintia Hills, which is famous for Karangsuri waterfall. Then comes the Garo Hills, which is the most unexplored and is also known for some national parks and reserves there. Your itinerary really depends on how much time you have and what places you want to explore, but I can break down some famous itineraries for you and how many days are you going to supposed to spend in each place. So for example, if you have 4 to 5 days, then you can split it between like Shillong for 2 days, Cherrapunji for 1 or 2 days and Dafki for 1 day. If you have 7 to 8 days, then you can again split it like Shillong for 2 days, Cherrapunji for 2 days, Dafki for 1 day, or Mollinong for 1 day, or Jawai for 1 day. If you have 10 plus days, then you can have a full Meghalaya experience where you can do Shillong, Cherrapunji, Dafki, Mollinong, all these days, all this itinerary in 7 to 8 days, and you can also include Wari Chora or Garo Hills, which will require 2 to 3 days each. Best time to visit Meghalaya. October to April is considered the best time as it is perfect for sightseeing, waterfalls and adventure activities. You can also experience cherry blossom season from end October to mid-November, where you can see blooming pink trees in Shillong and Cherrapunji. Whereas winter, which is from November to February, has temperatures ranging from 4 to 16 degrees Celsius, is perfect to explore Meghalaya without rain, and it is the best time to visit Dwaki. Spring and summer, which is from March to May, is pleasant weather with 15 to 30 degrees Celsius and is perfect for trekking and outdoor activities. Whereas you should avoid monsoon season, which is from June to September, as there is a lot of monsoon rains during this time. How to reach Meghalaya and get around. So let's talk about how you can reach there. The first mode is by air. Shillong is the closest airport, but the flights are very limited. Most people fly to Guwahati, that is in Assam, and take a cab from there to Shillong, which is a 3-hour drive. Second is by train, so there are no railway stations in Meghalaya. The nearest railway station is Guwahati, and then from there you'll have to take a cab for Meghalaya. Whereas for getting around Meghalaya, you'll need to either hire a private cab there or rent a self-drive car from Guwahati. Share taxis are also available but are not always reliable source. Public transport is also available in Meghalaya but are limited and have fixed timings. So tip here would be that book your cab or transportation before in hand so that you do not have to pay higher prices, because if you do that on the spot or after reaching Meghalaya, you will end up paying more for what you would have paid if you had booked it before in hand. Why book a package from Meghalaya? There can be many challenges you face in a DIY trip in Meghalaya, and to save your time, effort and money, a package is the best option, and I'll explain you why. Firstly, there is limited transport and it gets very expensive, especially in the peak season and if you book on the spot. Whereas the package already has pre-arranged cabs that saves time and money. Second is the weather is very unpredictable here, and with a package you can have flexible itineraries which can be adjusted according to the conditions. Third is you will find language barrier here, and having a local guide helps with communication. Fourth is there are very difficult treks here, and you need a guide to go through those paths so that you have safe and easy trekking. And lastly, there is permit and sightseeing hassle in Meghalaya, and with a package you get pre-booked permits that saves you time. So to have a stress-free and memorable trip, book your packages with Holidayfy. Browse through the packages that align with your interest, and we will connect you with travel agents who will use their expertise to plan your perfect trip. Things to do in Meghalaya. Trek for 3,500 steps to the double-decker living root bridge. Second, experience crystal clear boating at Dwaki River. Third, explore waterfalls in Cherrapunji and Jaintia Hills. Fourth, explore Moswami and Arava caves. Fifth, trek to the David Scott Trail. Next is visit Molilong, the cleanest village in Asia. Seventh, enjoy the Cherry Blossom Festival in Shillong and Cherrapunji. Eighth, watch the sunrise at Laithlam Canyons. Ninth, experience adventure in Varichora. 10th, try local Khasi cuisine and street food in Shillong. And lastly, stay in a treehouse in Dwaki or Molilong. Best places to visit in Meghalaya. Let's talk about Shillong, the Scotland of the East. Here you can visit the Umam Lake, which is a scenic lake perfect for boating and photography. Laithlam Canyons, which is a hidden gem with breathtaking views. Elephant Falls and Shillong Peak. And lastly, the Police Bazaar, which is a vibrant market for food and souvenirs. Let's talk about Cherrapunji, the land of waterfalls. Here you can explore the No Kai Kali Falls, which is India's tallest plunge waterfall. Then is Seven Sisters and Daintalin Falls. Then you can explore the Mayaswami and Arva caves, which are limestone caves with fossils. And lastly, you can trek to the double-decker Living Root Bridge. Let's talk about Davki and Mollinong. So in Davki, you can visit the Omgot River, which has crystal clear water boating experience. Whereas Mollinong is Asia's cleanest village and is also known for bamboo skywalks. Let's talk about Juwai, Meghalaya's hidden gem. Here you can explore Krangsuri waterfall, which is a hidden paradise perfect for swimming, and Tirsi waterfalls, which is less crowded and has stunning views. Let's talk about Varichura, the offbeat adventure spot. Here it is a hidden gem where you can go for river canoeing and jungle trekking. Where to stay in Meghalaya? So there are a lot of options to choose from. Let us discuss those. First is the luxury resorts like Polo Orchard Resort, Reek India are some popular resorts you can choose from. Second is budget friendly stays. Homestays and guest houses are a popular choice in Meghalaya and you can choose from these. Third is a unique stay. Tree houses and riverside camping in Dwaki and Joy are popular and unique. A tip here would be remember to book your accommodations well in advance because the stay options are very limited in Meghalaya, and if you think that you can go and book on the spot, you might not get anything. So it is advisable to book well in advance, especially in the peak season. Travel tips for Meghalaya. First, visit Dwaki in December to January for the clearest water. Umgat River has clear water only during this time of the year. Second, stays and transportation are very limited in Meghalaya, so book yours well in advance so that you do not end up paying more. Third, in Garo Hills, there is a language barrier as people speak only their local language, so getting a guide here is very important. Fourth, always check the weather forecast when you want to go for waterfalls or treks because due to rain, some treks get closed and it can also get dangerous as the paths get slippery. Sixth, if you are going to double-decker bridge, always have a guide with you because the way to the double-decker bridge is from a jungle in between villages and there is a language barrier there and not a very defined route, so you might get lost. And lastly, Jio and Airtel work best in Meghalaya, and if you are someone who is coming from abroad, you should have INR with you at all times. That's everything you need to know for an amazing Meghalaya trip. If this guide helped, like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more travel content. Thank you for watching.